Did you know that every single one of us in this room has the ability to save someone's life? Many people die every day and are buried or cremated with all of their organs. Those organs could actually be used in saving another human being's life. Organ donation means a lot to me because last year my Uncle Steve had actually passed away being on the organ donation list, waiting for a kidney and a liver. If you simply become an organ donor, you can make a difference of life or death in a wide variety. I'm going to share some statistics with you on how many people die every year that could be saved through organ donation. I'll explain the importance of organ donation, how easy it is to become an organ donor, and why we should all be organ donors. The need for organ donors is much greater than the number of people who actually donate. On Saturday morning, there was 113,885 people on the National Organ Donation waiting list. This is an active number that actually changes hourly. 19 people die every day in this country waiting for an organ transplant. According to the website for Centers in Disease Control and Prevention, in the year of 2009, 6,677 people died each day in the U.S. alone. That is a staggering amount considering if just a third of those people were an organ donor, we would not currently have a waiting list for people waiting for organs. These are not just numbers, these are actual people who are suffering every single day. There are two recognized religions that do not believe in organ donation. They are Gypsy and Shinto. The Shinto believes that a dead body is impure and dangerous, and they also consider it a crime to injure a dead body, hence cutting it open and taking out the organ. Gypsies believe that 1 year after death, the soul retraces its steps, thus the body must remain intact because the soul maintains its physical shape. All other religions fully support one's decision to donate their organs. Now I'm going to share some amazing facts on how you can make an actual difference. African Americans, Asians, Pacific Islanders, and Hispanics are 3 times more likely than whites to suffer from end-stage renal disease, also known as kidney failure, often as the result of high blood pressure and other conditions that can damage the kidneys. Almost 35% of the more than 80,000 people on the national waiting list for a kidney transplant are African American. Although organs are not matched according to race or ethnicity, all individuals waiting for an organ transplant will have a better chance of receiving one if there are large numbers of donors from their racial or ethnic background. This is mainly because compatible blood types and tissue markers are critical qualities for being a donor recipient, and are more likely to be found among members of the same ethnicity. There is a greater diversity of donors, or if we had a greater diversity of donors, it would potentially increase access to transplantation for everybody. We can make a change to these unbelievably sad amounts of numbers. One person can save up to 8 lives with just your organs. And you also have an option of being a tissue donor, which can save many lives. Anyone, regardless of age or medical history, can sign up to be an organ donor. The transplant team will determine at an individual's time of death whether a donation is possible. There's no cost to donors or their families. Unfortunately, if your family decides at your time of death whether you've already signed up to be an organ donor, they have the right to override your decision. So it's really important to discuss with your family your wishes to be an organ donor so that it will be able to proceed. So now I've shown you the statistics on how many people die every year due to the lack of organ donation and how you can personally help lower this number of people suffering. I think we should all make a difference and sign up to be an organ donor. Remember that just by going to the DMV, you can fill out a simple form on becoming an organ donor, or you can sign up on the website organdonor.gov. You have the ability to save up to 8 people's lives. I know that I'm going to make a difference in someone's life when I die.